Today I'm going to have a bit of a sort out here in the polytunnel and get ready for spring. So I'm going to show you what's going on in here, what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to crack on and do a bit of sorting, tidying, sorting out a bit of weeding, taking out anything I don't want. So let's start with a little look around, and I'll also show you how my seedlings are getting on for the two things that I've sown. So let's have a look round. It's a fairly cool day outside. It's about 7 degrees outside, but it's 13.2 degrees in here. It's 7.3 degrees outside, so hence a t-shirt. So let's start with my seedlings. So you may recall I sowed my shallot seeds, and they're coming up beautifully. They do take a little bit longer. It's about 21 plus days for those to germinate, but they've come up lovely. And then the sweet peas, some are doing better than others. There's a little bit going on in that one, a few going on in that one, nothing yet in this one. And this one here is kind of the best of the bunch. So you can see we've got some sweet peas, they're coming, they're looking okay. But I'm keeping them under their little cloches for now. So that's all I've got going in the way of seeds at the moment. So let's flip the camera around and I'll show you what else is going on in here. So underneath the staging here, I've got quite a lot of bags and rubbish and the fleecy things that were over the hanging baskets. They're all kind of shoved under here. My chair in the corner. This end underneath is not too bad. And then on top, got a few bits and pieces in the corner, and then my seedlings. So the only thing really that needs attention here is underneath the staging. But I'm going to concentrate on the plants and the soil today, and then if I've got time, I'll have a look at that and get those sorted. So then down this end, all the hanging baskets, let's do those while we're up here. Some of them have got my overwintered geraniums, which I'm hoping, because I covered them, there's one in the corner here as well, will hopefully burst back into life as spring progresses. So then we've got absolutely nothing in this little tub here. Here I had covered these, but I've uncovered them now, is the some more geraniums that go into the little window box on the shed. We've got a dandelion in there, so that needs to come out. And then this bed, I've got chard and spinach, which is actually doing okay. Some of it I will take out, especially if we go into this corner here. Some of it took a bit of a hit with the colder weather, so I need to take out those dead and dying leaves. In these two pots down here, I've got some pansies, which are decorative, but also I use them to feed Victor the tortoise. This bed is actually empty. It had the parsnips in it. It just needs a bit of a weed. These are where I cut off some of the climbing beans. They are the Greek gigantes, and I was hoping that they might come back in the spring, but they're looking pretty dead. But I'm going to leave them alone and keep my fingers crossed, but I'm not particularly hopeful. Here we've got 2 empty tubs, and then this one here was the lemon balm, and it looks like it's coming back. I'd left it in a place where it got waterlogged. There was drips coming down, and I hadn't realised it was completely waterlogged. I thought I'd killed it, but there is a little bit of green just there, so it may come back. This is a bed that I've got some young carrots in. They're not looking great, so I'm going to give them a little bit of a water, because I've not been watering in here that regularly, and see. Otherwise I will just pull them up. Here I've got empty pots that had chilies in them, and then these are some very old leek seedlings. They're going on the compost heap, and I can't even remember what this is. It's going on the compost heap as well. Down here we've got an empty tub, and then this I think was some Mizuna, which is done for. These were actually some carrots which just didn't get watered, so I'm going to pull those up. In here was some rocket. It's past its best. It kept going for a fair old while, but again, that's coming out. And then we've got a little bit of spinach here, which is actually doing quite well, so that might as well stay where it is. And then I've just got some boxes and some pots and various other bits and pieces that just need tidying and sorting. So I'm going to start at the bottom end of the polytunnel and work my way up, and I'm just going to sort these beds out, pull out anything that I don't want, throw these done for seedlings that never got planted out onto the compost heap, and just have a general tidy and sort out. So what a difference that's made, and it hasn't taken me too long. So I'm going to have my cup of coffee and just stand or even sit, I haven't decided yet, in the warmth of the polytunnel and enjoy the neat and tidiness of the work that I've done. Thank you so much for watching. There'll be a video coming up on the screen right now that I think you'll enjoy if you've enjoyed this one. Please do consider subscribing and giving me a thumbs up if you have enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more content. But for now, take care and I'll see you all again soon.